Hey everyone, Novakastand again. Welcome back to Home, the spooky, creepy, spooky, scary, bad, good game, not bad, bad time game. So, off camera, I did attempt to look up what we're supposed to do here, and I felt very, very dumb. Okay, this is the locked door. Also, that is going to be too much loud for me, because I am a pussy girl. So this is number one. Okay, so, I don't know if there was a note somewhere that we just missed, or whatever, but I thought I could turn this water down and shut it off its flow, yes. The valve was still active. Did I turn it again? Yeah, so I guess valve 2 and valve 3 you need to interact with 2 and 3 times. So, yeah, I don't know if that was written anywhere, but that's what you have to do. I did not spoil anything else for myself, so I promise that. Okay. Now we should be able to go back and exit this area, and hopefully not poop anyone's pants, because that would be unfortunate. Now I was smart this time. So last time I recorded cloning Marines, I don't have a second monitor right now because my computer is out in the living room, so I didn't have like a stopwatch thing or anything going. So I kind of just stopped and was like, "Oh, it's only been 17 minutes." Well, yeah, that's probably long enough. All right, here we go. Down the ladder we go to certain doom. Can I open that? Looked like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of the rancid water. Do I take it? Yes. I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd-shaped I had no idea what it might open. Huh. A key! Probably a good thing we grabbed that. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? Probably too old. The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. Oh. Probably not good to know what's going on behind these locked doors. Oh good, another body. I found another dead body, a sewer worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. There was a key ring sticking out of the man's pocket. Did I take it? Yeah, we should probably take all the keys we can find. Thought about the knife I had found with some disgust as I carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. Oh, don't do that. I was feeling even more sick from seeing another dead man. I didn't want to get any more blood on my clothes. Fair enough. There was a security camera in the room. Must have been a way to see what had happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. Oh man, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't want to figure out that this guy is all schizo or something and he just like... he just went on a fucking murderous rampage. I want to see if that keyring will like open this door. Ah! I used the keyring to unlock the door. But do we want to unlock the door? Oh well. The shelf full of security tapes was strictly organized, though covered in dust. Looked like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. Oh, good. There was a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wondered what was on that VHS tape I found. Did I play the tape? Oh man, that was kind of scary. The video showed a man right there in the sewers being attacked. The tape looked fuzzy and stretched like somebody had tampered with it. It looked like there could have been 2 men. Now I am not excited to be in the sewers. We're not gonna get stabbed to death, right? Like, oh god. I could smell a hint of fresh air here. I must have been finally getting out of that strange facility, but I wonder, did that key I found on the sewer worker open anything else? Oh. Oh, I thought there wasn't going to be any noise at all. I was like, why? Yeah, I guess we could go to try to open that one door real fast, just for posterity's sake. Okay, sorry. I was making sure that OBS was recording. So the last time I recorded home, I couldn't get my editing software to render the first episode of this, and I was getting pretty frustrated, so I'm trying to make sure everything goes swimmingly this time. I tried a bunch of the keys on the keyring I had found on that sewer worker, and one of them seemed to fit. Oh, this is a horrifying mess of a room. Oh, good. A collection of stale liquor bottles covered the floor. The wall was littered with dozens of old faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local murders. According to some of the clippings, bodies had been found in ravines in the forest, and in one case, dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these same articles had also been pasted up in the back of those tunnels. The faded receipt was half trampled on the floor. It was from the local train station, and it was for 2 tickets. I didn't know what use it could be, but did I keep the receipt? Sure. I neatly folded the soiled receipt and slipped it into my front pocket. Ooh. Man, somebody got issues. I'll tell you that. Somebody definitely have some damn issues. So it looks like we're dealing with some sort of serial killer here. So less ghosty. Oh! No. I definitely didn't just pee myself a little. It's all good. Everything's fine here. I got one finger resting on the escape button just in case. God. That was an unnecessary jump scare, but I mean it definitely worked. So good for you guys. Boy. Oh. This must have been the other end of the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past that flooded room with this. Or maybe we should have done that. When I need that gun or the knife before the end, both weighed me down and aggravated my leg as I climbed that old ladder. The thought of that videotape still gave me chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those clippings away in that locked room? Suddenly, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to the pine-scented blast of fresh air. Oh, I'm not cool with that. It's like a babbling brook, or what's going on here? Oh, these noises. Oh, man, I am just not happy about this current situation. Hey. An old ladder leading up to the ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Sure. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. The high ground is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi is explained as the place to be, right? Oh, man. Oh, what the fuck? In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. Thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. The railing I could see over the woods, and down to the entrance of the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. I don't like this scratch on the water tower scenario. Also, like whatever. Did something break out of the water tower? Now I'm in the woods. 8 minutes? 8 minutes is a good episode. We're stopping. Thanks. I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit. I heaved open the rusty door. Oh, great. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had becoming strange. All right, that's the night air had becoming strangely chilly. That's incorrect, right? Okay. Not cool with any of theirs. Well, guess we'll go inside this place. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the deceptive structure. The decrepit structure? I don't think I read that correctly. Oh. Let's look around in here for a second. Ugh, hating this. The old train route map was still held in glass, and it was better preserved than some of the other parts of the old station. As I studied it, I recalled the makeshift map that hung in the dank tunnels as I explored. It had marked some of the areas around here. Let's go back outside. Yeah, We probably need to check all the way left first. There couldn't be just like one well-lit room in this game? Like, not one? Give me a break. Give this man a break. Man lost his wallet, woke up in some weird-ass house, got dragged through the sewers, or something. Whatever happened to him. You're gonna find another dead body? I don't know, but the, inside the crumbling old ticket booth were sheets of faded paper, ledgers, and notes. I fished around for a receipt and I found one. Comparing it to the receipt I found in the sewers, I realized this train yard was too old. That ticket was bought somewhere else. It must have been for the newer station that opened up on the other side of town, after this one was abandoned. Interesting. So, just an abandoned train station of sorts. Let's go back all the way right. I guess even though we didn't explore all the way left out there, but I'm just gonna make a decision and roll with it. Over here. Oh, good. The old train was ripped open, and hanging from a shred of metal as well as the broken fence was a dark-stained patch of cloth. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train's shell, I could see a few faint impact like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn, though I couldn't really make anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I had found as I thought. Our man's here is gonna be fucking framed for murder or some shit. Stop. Okay, well, I guess we have to go back through here. Is this game just gonna end with like the police showing up and be like, you have 2 confirmed murder weapons and you're running around, you don't know who you are, you're schizo, you're coming with us. That would really suck. Okay, so the train station was a bust, so I guess let's go this way. Okay, this was a bust. So just a nice bit of... God, stop that. Another door. Oh, I hate that sound. Ooh. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here's the sign. Here, the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. I'm not crazy. Ooh, what the fuck? No, 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 no! What's this? Trampled into the dirt and glass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card? Hell yeah. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. Yeah, that'll help for when they need to identify us. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Oh, so not get there. That's what our man's is saying. Mud or rocks? Oh, there's a lot of paths here. There was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm, and a few embers still burned at the bottom. Oh, great. 2 folding camping chairs around the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. So somebody was... Cheap domed tents slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. So somebody was either destroyed here, or they got out in a hurry. Not loving this. Not a big fan. Ooh, bees? Ooh, oh, did I find? No, 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 no. Don't. What is. Don't. Just say don't. Well, let's go into the place that says don't. Ooh, the lack of anything in here was really bugging me. Ugh. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. A musty wooden plank propped up into the stall door. It didn't really seem useful. Did I bother to take it? Yes. This guy's gonna be over encumbered. I wasn't sure why, but I took the plank. Yeah, it's almost nice to have the bug sounds out here. Alright. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. Good. I finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Yep, that is 100% true. Fuck that. Finding that campsite had been strangely unsettling. I couldn't imagine why anyone would abandon their site in the middle of the night, especially in that dark forest. I was relieved, at least, to finally be out of there. Even now, as I peered through the dense trees, I could see cracks of light and a bit of the land beyond. I must have been getting closer to town, but where exactly was I? And you know what? I think before anything... Ooh, oh, that scared myself. Before anything gets any spookier than that, I think we're going to call that an episode. So, now they said we're probably supposed to play this game, you know, for... it's supposed to be done in an hour and a half or whatever they said, but you know, I'm not going to sit down and do the whole thing. I'd rather eat this in small chunks. So, next time we're going to make our way towards town, or in whatever creepy-ass place this is. So, until such a time, I'm Novakastand. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.